And it's broken. Because of course it is. So it all started when it made a crazy whining noise. The whining noise honestly kind of occurs. It usually doesn't occur when it's cold, but once it warms up, it's really there. Right now the car is already warm, so you'll probably hear it instantly. Listen to that. Doesn't that sound great? Now, I didn't really notice it that much with the door closed like this. And yeah, my car went into limp mode. So, I know what you're thinking. That sounds awful, doesn't it? Well, I think I figured out what it is. You see, when I remove the oil cap like this, it goes away. Look at that. Isn't that magic? Ready? Crazy. So that points to PCV issues. I think I'm gonna have to go on this bank. And all the work I did was on that bank. Sad. Step one of fixing this piece of shit is to remove this intake manifold and this air system right here. And you're gonna do that by removing 6 bolts and a million wires and hoses of bullshit. 1, 2, 3. I've got my socket on there. 4 is down there. 5, 6. Now, if you want to be all professional, you use a Torx bit to do this. But for me, I noticed that an 8mm works just fine. And I've been using an 8mm for last time when I did the cam on this thing, so yeah, that's what we're doing. There are a bunch of wires like this. Don't miss these, you know, pay close attention to them. There's kind of this hidden connector down here, like on this side. That's for the throttle body. Disconnect all this bullshit around it, pop it up. You can pop it up with this, you can pop it up without this. I'm not your dad. And we'll get back to it. And these are because I was testing to see if my cam was in phase. This is the cam I replaced, and so far everything checks out, so yay. All right, we got everything out. It came out in 2 pieces, so what? I'm just gonna... Do I still have something plugged in? I do. And it's the throttle. Just... Here we go. Now she should find out. That made me cringe putting it on the floor, but so what? So I heard it's gonna be on this side, and I really don't want to have to remove the high pressure fuel pump, but I guess I have to. Everything I did before was on that side. Now I gotta work on this side. Okay, your next step would be to remove the plate that sits back here behind this high pressure fuel pump. It's cam driven by one of your cams here. And you're just gonna remove that plate, and it's kind of a bitch, to be honest, but it's back there. It's like this on top of it. There are like 4 to 6 fasteners. It's gonna take you a couple hours, like me. After you've done that, you can start unscrewing the lines to the high pressure fuel pump back here. And what I'm going to do now is start removing the housing for it, which is these fasteners right here. It should be 4, 1, 2, then beneath it 3, 4, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, I don't know if you guys could tell, but now it's fucking nighttime. It took a million years to get the brackets off of behind this pump back here. And those brackets in question are these two right here, these little shindigs. As you can see by the amount of holes, there are plenty of fasteners on this piece of shit. Other than that, we were able to get the high pressure fuel pump off. It is, I believe, 5 bolts. And I used an 8mm socket, but you can use the correct inverted Torx if you want. There's this little side housing on it that's also held in by Torx. It's kind of tilted, but it's all the way down there. I chose to leave that on. I kind of wanted to mess with this as little as possible, so all I did, I haven't even fully removed it, is I unbolted it and just moved it back to give me access to these bolts back here. And that's what we're going to have to remove and replace. You should know there is a seal that's on that's gonna be in between this pump and this part of the block. And mine stayed on, and I'm just gonna ride that out. You could kind of see it in that angle. I'm just gonna let that be. I'm not gonna fiddle with that because I'm not gonna remove this fully. I haven't even disconnected it electronically, to be honest. Okay, it's the next morning, and I decided I'm gonna remove the intake and just clean out the intake valves over here because they're not too good looking. You're gonna see when I actually get them off, but they're very not good. Down here looks like utter garbage. Why is there goop in my valves? Looks really bad in there. This motor's got 186,000 miles on it. And yeah, I guess it's just age, so I'm gonna clean those out for sure. Alright, just finished cleaning the valves. I mean, they ain't perfect, but they're definitely better. All you had to do was, I used a carb cleaner, just normal ass carb cleaner, like this right here. And what I would do is I would find the ones that are closed, where the valve is actually closed, and I would spray this into there. And it's closed because it'll pool in there. That's how you know it's closed. It'll pool into the valve port. I'd let it sit for a couple minutes. Then I just used like a toothbrush, and I would just give it like some abrasion. Then I would use some shop rags to clean it up and out. And I just repeated that a couple times in each one. Each one of these ports has 2 intake valves in it. So, and I know what you're thinking. What about the open ones? You just crank this until they're closed. Use a breaker bar, and you'll be able to clean out every single one of them. And it's not perfect this way. They don't come out looking all shiny and shit, but it was definitely better than before. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Regarding the PCV, which made me do this in the beginning, here it is. This is the part number for anyone who needs it right here. We're gonna throw this on next, and then we're gonna have new gaskets for the lower intake, the upper intake. And I've had this car for like fucking 60K miles, never touched them, and I think it might be time. So yeah, I'm gonna do that as well. Bro, I'm just shocked because this is the old one. You see how that looks, and that's the new one. Bro, either it disintegrated into the engine or it just stretched out to that over time, but that's insane, dude. What the fuck? Okay guys, it's the next day and just took it for a test drive. Drove it for like 30 minutes, no issues. Check engine light is gone. And now we're good. Well, besides that, but now we're good. That light is gone. I'm going to say the famous saying you see in every manual: installation is the reverse of removal. So yeah, that's how you reinstall it. I'll throw the torque numbers up here, right over here. And yeah, hopefully that solved your issue. Bye.